Hi friends, welcome back to Cordelia Joy Yoga. I'm Cordelia, and today I have a quick and easy morning yoga flow for energy and flexibility. Just a quick 15 minutes to wake your body up, to wake your mind up, and feel ready for anything that comes your way. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and meet me in the middle of your mat for a quick deep breath. Tucking on to the toes and setting the hips back on the heels. And let's begin practice. Take one more deep inhale and exhale to release your hands down to the mat. Tap out the tops of the feet before gently settling in to your first pose of practice, child's pose. Walk your hands forward. Untuck the toes, sitting the hips all the way down as close to the heels as you can, releasing the elbows, the underarms, and the forehead all the way down to the mat. Letting the shoulder blades fall further from one another and feeling the release of the knots and the crevices of your shoulder blades as well. Let your big toes touch and allow for the knees to be slightly wider than the torso. Feel a beautiful stretch in the hips. Inhale, look up, keeping the forearms grounded. Rock the body forward, staying on the forearms. Inhale, look up, drop the belly down. And exhale, push the forearms down into the mat, rounding out the spine, bringing your chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale to round. Inhale, look up. Bringing the hip bones up towards the sky, and exhale, round through the spine, pushing the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale and exhale, round through the spine. Inhale and exhale, keep flowing with the breath. Just a couple more here, really warming up the spine and the body. Good. Inhale, tuck your belly button into your spine. Straighten out through the arms, tuck onto the toes, and exhale, lift the hips all the way up and back for downward facing dog. Gently start to walk your dog, bending one knee and then the other. Keep pushing the mat away and move in a way that feels good within your own body. Finding stillness in each movement that you make. When you're ready, gently release the heels all the way down to the mat and continue to push the mat away, pulling the shoulder blades away from one another while simultaneously pulling your ears away from the shoulders, kind of elongating the neck and the spine all the way to the hip bones. On your next exhale, gently release your forearms down to the mat. You were just here, but now we're just in another version of being on the forearms. Keep straightening out through the legs. And exhale, release your knees down to the mat. Let's do a few more rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine, drop the chin to chest. Pushing the elbows into the mat as you round the spine. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round. Just do a few more. Let's do one more. And on this last one, inhale, tuck your belly button into spine, lift the elbows off the mat, and exhale, walk the hands even further towards the front of the mat. Exhale, release the chest all the way down. If necessary, feel free to pause and grab a pillow to set your forehead down onto that pillow, or gently start to release your forehead all the way down to the ground. Stay here, or if you're looking for something a bit deeper, you can lift your gaze and set the chin down on the mat. Whatever feels good for you. But wherever you are, just breathe. On your next inhale, gently look up. Keep the elbows and forearms grounded as you slide the body forward, dropping the hips down to the mat and lifting the chest towards the front of the mat. Pull the shoulder blades together for Sphinx pose and let your gaze be neutral right in front of you. Engage through the glutes and exhale. Straighten out through both arms, extending the chest even higher towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Release the chest all the way down to the mat. Bring your hands to frame out the chest. Gently wiggle out the hips. Tuck onto the toes, lift the knees, lift the glutes and the hips up off the mat. And exhale, we're only lifting up halfway for chaturanga. Inhale, lift the right foot off the mat. Bend your right knee and roll it over the left leg, coming onto the hips, keeping your right foot grounded and your knee bent, and your left foot out in front of you. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and exhale to twist over to the right, bringing your right hand back behind you and hooking your left elbow onto your right knee. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist even deeper. Good, keep breathing, taking one more deep inhale and one more long exhale. Good, inhale, lift the left arm up, set the left arm back behind you, and exhale to lift the hips all the way up into your wild thing. Bringing your right arm up and over and really extending the head back behind you. Ground down through the left foot and the left hand and gently start to peel your right foot up off the mat, bending deeply into the right knee. Right arm is still up and over, and exhale brings your right foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, drop the right hand on the inside of the right foot so both hands are on the inside and you're in your lizard lunge. Lift your gaze, gently settling into this pose, letting your left knee feel heavy. Inhale, and exhale, step the right foot back for plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, and inhale, upward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath here. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Settle into downward facing dog for just one round of inhale and one round of exhale. Letting it be long and deep before we take it into the other side. Good. On your next inhale, release the forearms and the elbows down to the mat for dolphin pose. Keep pulling your armpits towards your thighs and lift your gaze to the middle of your forearms, really testing your strength and building this strength. Good. Inhale. And exhale to release the knees down to the mat. Inhale. Walk the arms and hands forward. And exhale for puppy pose. Flow through, dropping the hips down. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Good. Exhale, Cobra. Stretching the arms out long, lifting the elbows off the mat. And inhale to release the chest down. Wiggle out the hips, frame out the chest, come onto the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips, halfway chaturanga. Inhale, bend through the left knee, roll onto the hips, coming over to the right side of your mat. Inhale to lift your right arm up and exhale to hook it over the left leg. Bringing your left hand back behind you and twisting over to the left. Keep your right toes engaged and flexed up towards the sky. Inhale to lengthen through the spine and exhale to twist even deeper. Good. Gently release the right hand back behind you and lift the hips up on your next exhale for Wild Thing. Really pushing the ground away with your left toes. Exhale to release your neck, letting your gaze fall all the way down. Inhale, gently start to come into your side plank, grounding down into your right foot and lifting your left knee into your chest. On your next exhale, step the foot forward for Lizard Lunge. Inhale, release the left hand down on the inside of the left foot and let the weight of your right hip and right knee feel heavy beneath you. Inhale and exhale. Gently start to take slight bounces with your knee and with your hips. And on your next exhale, step your right foot forward on the outside of the right side of your mat for your Yogi squat. Take your time getting here, not forcing any movement, but just letting each movement be gentle as we move from one to the next. Inhale and exhale, let your hips sit deep. Once you're in your Yogi squat, bring your hands to prayer at heart center and push your knees away with your elbows. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands to the mat, lift your hips up, and heel toe your feet inwards to the middle of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your fingertips to the mat and lifting your chest and your head, and exhale to forward fold. Inhale, one more halfway lift, exhale, fold, and inhale, ripple the body forward, grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Lift your arms up above the head, and exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Let's do one more deep inhale, lift your arms up, lift the gaze, and exhale, dive the body forward for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground down through the hands and step or hop back into plank pose. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga, and inhale, untuck through the toes and lift the chest up for upward facing dog. Exhale, set the hips all the way back for child's pose. Release the head, release the forearms, and take some deep breaths as we finish off practice, slowing down the heart rate once more. Inhale, start to walk your hands towards your knees, cross over both ankles, and come to a comfortable seat in the middle of your mat. Good, let's take one more pose. Inhale, drop your left elbow down beside you, and exhale to bring your right arm up and over. Lift your gaze up towards the sky, and inhale, center. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, release your right forearm down to the mat, and exhale to bring your left arm up and over. Lift your gaze, and inhale, center. Let's take one more on each side. Holding a little bit longer this time. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it to the right. And inhale, center. Let's take one more deep breath together, lifting the arms up above, connecting them at prayer, lifting your gaze, and exhale, dropping your hands all the way down to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today for this quick 15-minute energizing and flexibility yoga flow. I hope to see you next time. Bye.